Hello, good afternoon, greetings wherever you are. This is, I'm sorry, it's been a while actually, because I've been away working hard, just like everyone else. I did promise to come live to do a review on the deportation that's going on. So basically, to all of you that has been inboxing me, ask my opinion. This is my opinion. This is my review in regards to the deportation situation. I mean, the deportation situation is every case has its own merit. Um, Basically, what's happened is that the government has decided to deport certain people who are who do have a criminal record and who have been repeated offenders under certain rules and laws in regards to the crime and the criminal justice system. Having said that, some cases are meritable to be deported and others are not. So basically what's happened is, for example, a young man who has been here since 5 years old is now 27 years old and is never known nowhere else than United Kingdom, and has been told that he will be deported to Jamaica. So, in this particular case, under the Human Rights Act, Article 8, I believe he has the right to a family life. Most all of his family is here, and he has ties in the United Kingdom. So basically, even though he has committed crime, maybe in his juvenile ages, and now he is a well-formed adult, and if he was a repeated offender under the Human Rights Act, he's protected because he's been here most of his life. And then there's other cases which are under old laws, which is prisoners that have been under the joint enterprise law, which if you commit a crime under the joint enterprise, which has been actually got rid of now, that act was rid of in terms of law. So that means their case is actually irrelevant. They do not have a case. They shouldn't be deported because under the new law, this law, the sentence is void. So basically, there's also some more people in prison still under convicted under the joint enterprise law, and their cases are void. So what I'm saying is that every case has its own merit under the international law. Now, if you do commit a crime and you're a repeated offender in terms of hard crimes, like for example, murder, things like hard drugs, supply with intent, and all this other stuff, what happens is you definitely, if you are a repeated offender, you definitely either you would be deported back, citizenship will be stripped away in regards to certain condition, and even then it's arguable if you have been in this country from such a young age, or if you were born in this country. So the certain cases that has every case has its own merit. I repeat again. So it varies each individual case in regards to deportation. But what Mr. Boris was doing was deporting everybody that he feels is a criminal and he feels is a danger to the public, which it was not meritable. Hence why the High Court decided to recall some of these cases back and have a stay of deportation. I believe these cases are still in review. If the Windrush report was released a bit more earlier, some of these cases would have been protected from deportation, but however, the government is still pondering on the Windrush report's release. We have to ask Mr. Boris Johnson why he's not releasing that report. Why, actually, the Secretary of State, why are they not releasing that report? Because underneath this report, people can be protected from deportation. Okay, so that is my review. But if you are stripped of your citizenship and you have been here for a long time, it's time for you to seek proper legal advice, because that means they are making you stateless, right? They are making you stateless. If you had come and arrived in the country from a young age and you retained citizenship at a young age, which means they are making you stateless on international law. So yeah, thank you so much for those, all of you that turned up at the African and Caribbean Youth Convention. It was a success. A lot of people liked the information, the speakers, and once again, thank you to all of our speakers that were very powerful. And once again, some speakers actually didn't even get to speak because we were out of time. But next convention that we will be holding, it's going to be awesome, and therefore we apologize for those of you that didn't get a chance to speak, but those of you that did speak, we were appreciating all the knowledge. The feedback we got back was awesome and wonderfully awesome. Having said that, yes, you definitely have to educate yourself around law and know your rights as a citizen. Remember, those of you, all of you, as your African people or Jamaican African, you are not a national. So therefore, it is imperative to behave a certain way in the country that is not your national identity if you were a citizen, right? Citizenship, once again, can be stripped away in certain situations. Citizenship can be stripped away. So I am so thankful and grateful for being a recipient of Women Make Change Award 2020. We are going to be in Mayfair. Please, those of you that can book your tickets, I am so grateful. You should be there, book your ticket. This is an award that I'm grateful for because it is a woman making change. A lot of us women, we need to be out there in the field making change. It's not easy being a woman out there and making change and impacting people's lives, but I would like to influence or inspire more people to do and make change. Anybody can come and get this award too. All you have to do is to start to implement and being a cultural capital for your nation and for your community. We need more community people getting involved in being impactful towards what you can do for other people, giving back with substance. So I shall see you next week. I'm going to do more vlogging, but having said that, I've got my dissertation for my MSc, which I'm finishing off soon. Then I've got projects that I'm doing with other people. Then I've also got an organization that I'm running. Then I've also got clients that I'm looking after. So I will be vlogging a bit more, but please do be patient with me. That is my review for the deportation, Jamaican deportation, right? So take it easy, have a nice, blessed weekend, and I'm signing out. Signing out.